Hello, this is Curt Lindenbaum. Today we're going to talk about proportions. A lot of students have problems with word problems, dealing with proportions. So what they need is a strategy. They need to know how to set up the equation and to pick out the important information from the problem statement. We're going to talk about that today. So on the screen I have a typical problem for proportions. John walks 2 miles in 1 hour. How long will it take him to walk 15 miles? So you have some knowns. You know that he walks 2 miles in 1 hour. And we know that we want to see how long it will take him to walk 15 miles. So the length of time is what we're trying to find. So we have to assign a variable to how long it will take him to walk 15 miles. Let's just call it x. So x equals time to walk 15 miles. So the next thing we need to do is to compare the two different situations. On one hand, we know he's walking 2 miles in 1 hour. One hour. And we set that equal so that the same denominations are in the top on both sides of the equation, and the same denominations are in the denominator on both sides. So, because we want to compare apples to apples. So, we know we're looking for 15 miles, and we need to find out how long that takes. So we assign the variable x to that. So, miles per hour on the left-hand side. So 2 divided by 1 is simply 2 miles per hour. But what we want to do is isolate the variable x. So in the way we do that is to multiply both sides by x. You can do the same thing to both sides of the equation. So if we multiply by x and we multiply by x on this side, then we end up with the equation that x times 2 divided by 1 miles per hour is equal to 15 miles. All right? So now to get rid of the 2 miles per hour on the left-hand side, we just multiply by the reciprocal of that. Okay? So we say x times 2 divided by 1 times 1 divided by 2, and we do the same thing on both sides. We have 15 miles times 1 divided by 2. Okay? So, that 2 crosses out with that 2, that 1 crosses out with that 1, because 1 divided by 1 is 1, 2 divided by 2 is 1. So anything divided by 1 is equal to just itself, in this case, x. So we end up with x is equal to 15 divided by 2 miles. Okay? So, over here we had hours, and over here we had miles. Okay? Miles times hours divided by miles. Again, miles cross out with miles, it's 1, and we're left with just hours. So, x is equal to whatever 15 divided by 2 is. That is 7.5 hours. So the answer to the question is very simple. It takes 7.5 hours to walk 15 miles when it takes 1 hour to go 2 miles. That's all for now. Thank you.